Hi, my name is Alexander Newkirk, and this is my persuasive speech. My topic today is on, as you could tell, Black Lives Matters. A very touchy subject and interesting subject that goes on today's life and the past at the same time. My specific goal today is to educate the audience about how black people are treated, and from a point of view of me, a black man, what we go through and what Black Lives Matter movement, the movement really means to our community, our race, and to some people. So, for starters, throughout history, black people have been killed, taken advantage of, and viewed as unequal, not equal at all. On July 13th, 2013, the Black Lives Matter movement was made. Many people believe that the movement means that blacks are better than any other race. And that's not what it really means. In actuality, it really means that blacks are trying to fight for equality in our rights in the United States of America, or all over. So that's what it really means to our culture, our race, and our community, that we're fighting for something that we're getting given less of than other races. So I'm going to start this off with how police brutality, how it is for us to protest. I know you see nowadays that on the news that we protest and a lot of violence, and how police treat us in a way where it's horrible. For example, George Floyd, a man that got killed by police, and his whole team was around him looking at him and not stopping him at one time to tell him to stop doing what he's doing. As you see, the society shows you how blacks are, but how blacks die, how we get treated on social media and stuff. But that shows you that blacks are getting more targeted than white people. We just want the same effect as white people get, as we get, or any other race get. It don't have to be white or not. Any other race get that we get. We want the same respect, because it's more black people out here dying than other races because our skin color. Did you know that 2.5 times more African Americans die than other races, than white men? And it's twice as likely that the black man is unarmed than a white man, and we die in a fatal shooting more than any other race, just because of our skin color. This ties into racial profiling. Racial profiling is when, for example, when I go to the store, sometimes I get looked at as like I'm a thief or I'm a criminal. This just because of my skin color. Or my dad, because my dad is way darker than me. That's a great example. My dad goes in the store and he gets looked at as a criminal, or he's going to steal something. Or if we go in the wrong neighborhood, that, oh, we're there to steal or break in someone's house. Or that we can't live in a nice neighborhood because we're black, because we'll get looked at like we sell drugs, or we do fraud, and every other bad thing in the book. Also, do you know it's 2 times likely that black men get pulled over in the daytime than white men? And that it's the fact that it's more equal at night, because it's more equal at night that the cops cannot see your skin color. So it's more equal that both races get pulled over the same amount, other than daytime where the cops can see your skin color and how you look and portray yourself. This is a cartoon about how a man is in the store, in the shop, just texting, doing his work, and he's just sitting there doing his work. And people get called, the police get called because he's sitting there doing his work. Just by the way he looks, that the people think he's doing something that's going to antagonize them, scare them, or do something that will affect them in any harm in any type of way. So he gets called on the cops for no reason. That's it. That's how it is in the black man's life. That's how it is in my life. That's how it is in the black community's life. That we get viewed out in a different way than other people actually would believe in. And this ties into that black people got to work 2 times as harder in school to be successful. School and work, matter of fact, to be the same success as any other culture has to. For example, you go to a bad neighborhood. Well, it's not a bad neighborhood. If you go to a black culture neighborhood, it's less sources for them to receive than as any white neighborhood or any other culture neighborhood or any high standard neighborhood that you got to pay to go into and that black people probably cannot afford. Like, they have less computers, they have less books, less equipment to use, calculators. So that just shows that they have to work harder, read more books, then search up answers. They have to go 2 times harder just because of their skin color. And as a kid, I got told that I had to work 2 times harder. And everything I do, just to touch success because of my skin color. And I had the fear for my life because of my skin color. Like, this man probably right here had to go through a lot of people that didn't want to see him succeed because of their skin color. A lot of hatred about people at his job. A lot of other obstacles. Black people got to go through more obstacles in life to get where they want to be at than any other race. 2 times harder at school, 2 times harder at work, 2 times harder in life. They have more to worry about, more that any of the day they could get shot because of their skin color. Any day they got to control themselves because they get cursed out about their skin color or how they perceive themselves. Basically, it's about the skin color. We just don't want it to be about the skin color. We want it to be about the person on the inside, not what type of skin you have. We just want equality, and we want our rights as the same as the next man or next woman or any other person or any other race. We just want the same equality. So that is the true definition of the Black Lives Matter. I gave you examples, and I went through that, what black people go through, how they're perceived, what some have to go through, how we're treated. I want to say, make it about the person, not about what skin color they have, because some people will shock you. No matter what skin color they have, or what race, or religion, or sexuality, they become your best friend, and you don't know it because you have hatred just because of skin color, race, or religion. People shock you sometimes. Black Lives Matter.